how I work with freelancers. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of The Future in 5. My name is Jacob Morgan, and this is where I share my thoughts, ideas, and commentary on the future of work in 5 minutes or less, usually. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about how I work with and team up with freelancers to get work done that I need help with. Now, for the month of July, I'm working with the folks over at Work Market that have challenged me to explore various themes around the freelancer and the gig economy. For those of you that haven't heard of Work Market, they're a freelance management system vendor. Basically, what that means is they help organizations and freelancers connect together so that organizations can find people to fill jobs and so that the people looking for gigs can find them. Now, we all know that the freelancer and the gig economy is continuing to grow. The numbers are out there. More and more people are becoming freelancers. They're starting to freelance. And so it's really important for organizations to think about how they're going to service and innovate and create products and services and adapt to this new model of work. And that's why these themes and topics are so important. So I just wanted to give a big thank you to the folks over at Work Market for allowing these videos to become possible. If you want to do me a favor, go ahead and visit workmarket.com. They have a lot of really cool information there on the freelancer and gig economy. And again, thanks to Work Market for making these videos possible. So how do I work with freelancers? Now, this is a question I oftentimes get just in casual conversation if I'm at a party or at an event or just hanging out with people I haven't met before. People always want to know, how do you work with freelancers? What do you use them for? So for me personally, I work with freelancers in a couple ways. So first, I have an assistant. Her name is Rita. She does a great job for me. And she helps me with a lot of my emails, with calendaring, with scheduling. She follows up with people when I need her to follow up with people. She creates tasks for me. She helps make sure that I do these videos on time. And she coordinates with some of the other freelancers that I work with to help make sure that my content gets out. So she's based in Chicago, and I work with her on basically a lot of the administrative and support things to help me going. So that's one. I work with another freelancer. His name's Alan. He's based in the Philippines, and he does all of my design and creative stuff. So logos, any infographics that you might see me create, presentations. He does a lot of the presentations for me. Those of you that have been listening to my podcast, you'll see those little the podcast images with the picture of the guest and the title. He does all of those for me. Really anything design and creative related, Alan handles. I also work with somebody named Vlada, who I believe is in Serbia. He does all of my audio stuff. So he stitches the podcasts together. He actually does some of these videos as well. He puts the little intros at the beginning, the cool effects. And he also does the outros. He does stuff like that. And he also makes sure the podcasts sound good. He puts the intros and outros together. So he does a great job for me there. I also work with another freelancer for the Future of Work community. That's FOW community. Her name's Rebecca, and she does community management and engagement, and she makes sure that people are participating, and she follows up with new members and organizations when they join. So she does a lot of really cool things there. I have another video guy that I work with named Guillaume, who is in Canada, and he does some other different types of videos for me, little snippets, which I'm going to be releasing in the future as well. So I work with quite a few different freelancers to get jobs done. Now, at first, it was just me, right? So I would have to do all these things on my own. And, I can tell you, putting podcasts together is a lot of work. Uploading all these videos to YouTube is a lot of work. And so I needed help. And that is why I started to reach out to these various freelancers. And I'm going to be reaching out to more for some other things I need help with. But that's just me, right? I mean, you can imagine from an organizational perspective, if I'm a company that has hundreds or thousands of employees, I'm going to need all sorts of help with marketing, with content, with technical things, with, you name it. And so you can see how this quickly scales up and becomes very attractive for organizations to be able to tap into people when the organization needs it. And so that is how I personally work with freelancers. It's been extremely effective for me. It's been extremely powerful. And it's really helped me operate and continue to grow my business and focus on the things that I want to focus on. I'm really curious to hear from you. If you work with freelancers, how do you work with freelancers? What do you do? Are you a freelancer yourself? And do you have any questions about working with freelancers? People have asked me about privacy and security and giving up information and passwords, all that sort of stuff. So if you have any questions around those things, let me know, and I'm happy to delve into them in subsequent videos. If you're watching this and you're interested in helping team up on a month of content like I'm doing with Work Market, then you can email me. My email is jacob@thefutureorganization.com. If you want to get access to more videos, you can of course visit thefutureorganization.com, where you will also see podcasts and you will see all the other things that I'm working on. And of course, you can find me on Twitter @JacobM. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to follow up with you. So that is how I work with freelancers. Again, I'm a single individual. I work with 4, 5, 6, 7 freelancers at a time. It's extremely valuable, and it's definitely the direction that we are moving towards when we think about the future of work. I'll see you next time on an episode of The Future in 5. Hey, are you interested in the future of work? If so, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get all the latest content on the future of work and stay up to date on all the latest trends and happenings. Not to mention, you will make me very, very happy. Make sure to subscribe.